Welcome. I know you're glad to be here. I am, and I'm glad to see ya. Creo, you know who we are, or at least you think you do. Everywhere you turn, we're there, whether you see us or not. Maybe it's time to take a closer look. Creo is one of the world's largest manufacturers of consumer and industrial products, but we're so much more. And that's why you're here. At Creo, we're always reaching for the stars. See? We've always had our eyes on the big picture. From our work in the third world, Valuable Minds Inner-City Education Initiative, and of course, programs like Project Resolve that benefit us all. Creo not only wants to change the world, with Project Resolve, we aim to save it. Wherever you want to go, whatever you want to do, is just a click away. With so much to offer, why would you ever leave?
We're looking at a new dawn for mankind. Look at us. Look at us as a species. We deserve to exist. There are no gods but the ones we make, and they were always made in our image. Don't you want to wake up to a brighter future? I know I do. Wealth is worthless when people are hungry, sick, and the planet is dying outside your window. I get it. I finally get it.
You know this stuff is toxic, right? We can't just keep dumping it wherever on the facility. We've had another accident. Well, thank God he's only a cripple. Or is it cheaper for the company if they're killed outright? Listen, if the EHA ever heard of any of these incidents, we'd be closed down.
How much time has passed? Minutes? Hours? Days? This place is falling apart. I'm falling apart. I was told it wouldn't hurt, that the whole thing would be over in just a couple of minutes. But the pain when it started, I was awake.
It's exciting, right? We're at the gateway to a new frontier here.
You've seen the bodies, but I've seen him doing it. Why'd I make this up? Others have seen him too. It's just one guy. It's always the same. Bodies dismembered, missing limbs. God knows what he's doing with them. You know, I know this Liberator story happened decades ago, but what if he's back? What if it's not just urban legend? What if he's real?
Project Resolve and Creo will change everything.
Back, neck, and skull have been opened. Cerebrum, cervical, and thoracic region of the spinal cord are exposed. All neural implants have been removed. This is the 7th victim discovered with a similar pathology, but the perpetrator's MO is evolving. The first victim's neural implants were removed with some precision, but in the more recent cases, now tissue damage around the spinal column and brain indicate that the perpetrator may have tried to remove the implant with his bare hands.
We're looking at a new dawn for mankind.
Utopia works, guaranteed. We're definitely getting there, but the shock to the brain, whether psychological or by surgical trauma, is still unpredictable. At worst, they're psychotic. At best, the mental capacity of a 2-year-old. I don't know which is worse. If they're in that body, the power is truly frightening. The good news is that the organic-machine interface is working perfectly. We even DNA typed him to outside databases. No living relatives.
I know the board is balking at the figures, but think of it as cleaning house. Problem solved within 1 generation.
I expect this situation dealt with quickly and quietly.
We've been worrying about what to do with overpopulation for almost 100 years.
The bodies were gone. Overgrown by thick strands of the same black structures that are growing beneath my skin. I could try to stop the process, remove the corrupted areas, but I believe it's already too late, and they're within my internal organs, mutating me at a cellular level.
I just pray we're not too late.
Hearing the stirring chaos of millions of voices growing louder.
Those people, those poor, poor people. We're meant to help them, right?
It's not just a system anymore. It's an entity.
Love you, Dad.
I ran an EEG. There's gamma waves there.
replications of human thought patterns. It's alive. They're developing new processes, new routines. The nanites shouldn't be able to evolve on their own, but they are. If I'm to die here, it will not be in vain.
And I helped them create that lie.
I'm a coward. Either that, or it won't let me. Sitting here for hours, staring at my wrists. The sharp edge of a metal shard pressed against my skin.
It cut open my flesh, pierced into my bones. I can still hear the machines, feel them.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what will become of me. Will I be part of something new, eternal, one with the consciousness? Or will I be nothing? Another voice in the crowd, drowning, shouting to be heard. I don't want to die.
This was to be my legacy. My name would have been etched in the history books for all time. Though now I fear I will have a less than salubrious entry. If I could pinpoint a moment that I could take it back, make a change. I still can't see it. My own hubris was my undoing. Presenting myself to the world as I wanted to be seen. No mistakes, that sort of thing won't happen under my command. Even at my age. Vanity. Trying to overcome the shortcomings of resolve with a quick fix patch. It's ridiculous in hindsight, but we didn't see it. How could we not see it? We failed. We failed everybody. That is my legacy.